Hi, I'm Herne, and this is Daily Writing Advice. For me, threatening the main character in a novel is usually not the best way to create suspense. It's certainly a way to create suspense, and I'm not going to claim that you can't have a really suspenseful novel where the main character is threatened, because obviously you can. But a lot of the times, readers know that the main character will survive. Especially if it's only 30% of the way into the novel, 50% in the way to the novel, even 70% of the way into the novel. It's pretty unlikely, unless this is some kind of like Psycho-esque movie, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to kill the main character super early in the piece. Maybe at the end, then it's possible. So, who is the best character to threaten then, if you want to create suspense? For my money, it's usually the secondary characters, because, and I've got Harry Potter here, so I'll just bring that up as an example. In Harry Potter, you really care about the secondary characters. In some ways, they feel more fleshed out and more complex than Harry, because Harry is kind of a proxy for people to experience the story through, which is fine, and I like it. When you're threatening the secondary characters, readers believe that you could actually kill them off, because the story could still work if Ron is dead in it, right? Like, it would be really bad, but the story could just still work if Ron in Harry Potter dies 20% of the way into it, right? I don't know why he would die at that weird point, but my point is, it could happen. And because readers believe it could happen, their level of suspense is higher. Because suspense is really stakes plus belief in the author's ability to carry them out. In that way, suspense is almost like a threat, right? It's like the author holding a gun to someone and saying like, I'll do it, I swear. If the author is kind of like doing it to the main character, you're probably like, yeah, you're not going to pull that trigger. But if they're doing it to a secondary character who could conceivably kick the bucket, then you're like, whoa, okay, maybe I believe you. I'm going to feel suspenseful. You don't have to do it. So next time you are trying to introduce more suspense into your stories, sure, you can keep threatening the main character. That's cool. But think about ways you can threaten secondary characters. And another quick example, just before I wrap this one up, is in The Dark Knight, the second Batman movie by Christopher Nolan. What makes the ending of that so suspenseful is that it's not Batman being threatened with death at the end. It's just a boat full of random people who you have kind of a little bit of empathy for. And it's very conceivable that they could get killed off, because the story would still work without them. And that makes you really believe that the Joker could off them, and therefore the suspense levels are a lot higher than if it was just a simple like Batman trying to survive slugfest. So, thanks for learning. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, please be sure to give it a like or a review, and I will see you next time.